Hey golfers, I'm Drew Mahowald, swing golfer out here at the Royal Golf Club, joined by Avary Johnson and Tori Woytassek. We're going to talk about greenside bunker shots today. We got two very talented young golfers here, so greenside bunker shots are probably relatively easy for you guys, but still a shot like this is going to be challenging. So first I'll start with you, Avary. When it comes to a greenside bunker shot in general, how do you approach it? What is your setup like?
I usually use my 58 out of a greenside bunker just because my bounce on my 58 degree is 10, which on my other clubs it's an 8, and so I like the higher degree bounce just so that I can kind of thump it out of the sand kind of nicely and hit like a shot that kind of spins more closer to the hole.
And how are you approaching it, Tori? Is there, I mean, obviously aside from the specs or the wedge setup, when you get in the bunker, you have a mindset you're looking for, a goal in mind, or is it just you have your technique that you go to every time?
Definitely try to get as low and stable as possible and just try to basically blast the ball out and get it within I mean, the goal is a 3-foot radius around the hole. Kind of imagine a hula hoop or a garbage can. You know, these shots are hard. Shouldn't be, but they're hard.
Well, it's a completely different material, so that's where we're going to start here, because this is a difficult shot that we've set up here. So this is very short-sided. This is hole 8 out at the Royal, left greenside bunker. The pin's kind of on the left side. And so, Avary, I'll actually have you start here. We'll give you a couple golf balls, get you set up. But just looking at this shot here, what do you see about this that's maybe different than the traditional greenside bunker shot?
Well, it's definitely steeper, like on this side, than typical greenside bunker shots. And also, just like how the green is undulating, you're definitely going to have to aim more right just to get it to kind of trickle down, for sure.
Okay, well we'll have you step in. I'll get you a couple golf balls.
So yeah, typically on these shots, I just kind of like to widen my stance, weight on my front foot, and then just kind of splash into it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Good shot.
Thanks.
That's really good.
Yeah, typically for these shots, I just like to kind of keep it on my front foot, widen my stance a little bit, dig into the sand, and then try and just think about coming a little bit upright and thumping out of it.
So is there anything different that you do in particular when it's such a short-sided shot? Or is it just mainly the only difference is how long your swing is?
Mainly, I try and swing a little bit more almost and just get like a little bit more quick. Just so that I can like make sure I'm not decelerating.
Right,
and
make
I'm
sure
really
it gets
getting
up over the lip.
For sure. Especially on a lip like this where you want to get it high.
Okay, can I get one more from you? Let's do that.
For sure. There you go.
Nice. And on this shot particularly, I mean, that's a really good shot. You're trying to save your par here, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So,
for sure.
Right. Tori, you stepping in?
Yeah.
You think you can do any better than that?
Oh yeah.
I think she can, for sure.
All right. So now, do you set up differently, or have you a different kind of mindset walking into these ones? This is, again, really short greenside bunker shot with not a ton of green to work with.
Similar to what Avary said, I dig my feet in so I get that stable, wide base. Ball close to the front, and like make sure all my weight and everything is forward, hands forward. And then just making sure I have more of a vertical, kind of like I'm chopping down at the ball to blast it out and get it higher over this lip.
Very nice.
Yeah, good shot.
Very nice. So in general, when it comes to greenside bunker shots, when you play with AMs, do you notice anything that's like maybe a major concern for them, or maybe a reason they struggle with greenside bunker shots, like the general golfer?
Definitely, I think people don't realize like how steep you do have to take it sometimes, and it is a different type of swing than you are out in the fairway, and you aren't hitting the ball. Like I envision like an inch behind the ball, like staring at a grain of sand, and like you have to be hitting behind the ball to get the ball to go. Which I think like it is a hard thing to do. For people.
Sure.
And it takes practice. Like you don't get good at bunker shots without practice. So.
And Avary, last question I got for you is going to be a little bit on like the process of getting better at bunker shots. Is it basically just practice, and then as you mentioned a little bit too, making sure you have a wedge in your bag as well that kind of allows you to thump a little bit out of the sand?
Yeah, I think having like a higher bounce on your wedge definitely helps you get it out of the sand a little bit better. But also I think, like she said, practice, and then just committing to your swing. I think like if you commit to it, you're going to be less likely to decelerate, and just know that bunker shots, like you can get it out. And so I think just committing to the shot definitely helps.
For sure. You guys did really well on a very difficult shot here. So that's very well done. I'll tell you that.
Thank you.
So Tori and Avary, thank you so much for your time. Greenside bunker shots, they're tricky, but we got a few pointers from each of them on how to get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.